All right, welcome to Military History Chronicles. What's up, Will? Got my co-host Will with me, myself, Eric. We're here for another episode of Military History Chronicles. We'll be talking about some conversations. Just might as well keep it open, an open forum today. Why not, right? Nothing really specific. We'll just get into a whole bunch of different stuff.
Better than a good hot cup of coffee, man.
Dude.
I mean, like, are we
no,
serious
nothing
right
better.
Like,
got the windows open, right? Oh, it's nothing like to have the windows open at night.
Windows open. You guys might have a side of coyote action, man. There's a coyote den right across from me. So
is there? Nice.
You might hear him make a kill or something. My mic is very quiet.
Yeah, turn up your gain a little bit and you'll be better. Let's hear what you got here. All right, I see the normal guys out there. I see Adi, Markatna, Moji is out there, and everyone else that's out there. Welcome to Military History Chronicles. Appreciate the support. Like to talk about this again. Like I said, it's an open forum. You guys ask some questions. We'll kind of do our best to answer them, and we'll just talk about. Better? Yeah, there you go. That sounds better.
Okay, cool. I'll just put it right here.
My perfect
mouth. Then okay, cool.
Yeah, that's perfect. What's up, D-Shot?
I have one of those booming kind of voices, so I get. All right, so the last person you want to take to a bar is probably me, because you're gonna have me yelling in your ear the entire time because you can't hear me. My voice blends into like all the other. Yeah, man, it's one of those.
And dude, my hearing is horrible, so that's even worse.
And my hearing's horrible too, man. I blew out my damn eardrum shooting a damn rifle in the army, man.
Oh man. Damn, I'll tell you where I lost.
I told you about that story. That was a good story.
Yeah.
I got to tell it again sometime. Oh man,
that was a good one. I lost mine when I was at my first duty station at Luke Air Force Base. Our shop was right at the EOR, the end of runway, and at that time, Luke Air Force Base had about 200 aircraft. And these are F-16.
So you're just getting blasted all day long.
Whether they're taking off. Oh, and when they took off from dude.
Remember every October, every beginning of the fiscal year, you go in for your SRP, what we call SR, Soldier Readiness Program, and then they'd have you sit there in that dumb bus, and you're just sitting there like they got the earmuffs on. You're like, I think I heard a beep.
Dude, I hated that hearing test. Every time, I failed that hearing test every time.
I think I heard a beep.
And then they would mess with you. PHA, that's another one. Yeah,
there
exactly.
Yeah.
There it is. Yep, physical health assessment.
I think I heard a beep.
And they would mess with you because they would do like 4 beeps at a time. It would go beep.
Well, yeah, because
what happens is
if you can't hear it the first time, it just goes beep, 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 and it's very obviously it's a beep at that point. Like, okay,
you're doing bad. You're doing bad when the tech goes. You're hitting the button too many times. There's no sounds.
Oh yeah, room number 4. You're pressing the button before there's any sounds.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, dude.
I hated that, dude. But yeah,
or the worst one is number 4. Can you hear anything at all? Are your microphones not working? Are your headphones working? You got it plugged in, right?
Is your beeper working?
Is your beeper working? Oh my god.
Oh man. But yeah, like I said, the shop is at the EOR. So when they were taking off from that side of the field, holy crap, dude. When they would take off in burner, it would literally shake the entire building.
Oh, I mean,
I
careful my cussing. Sorry, guys.
I had a hearing profile. Yeah, I got a hearing profile from doing that. 100%. God, that sucked.
Show me your profile.
Yeah.
Roger,
it's not necessarily not a profile. It's a hearing profile. So every time you had to go test it, you had a hearing shift. Where one ear gets dominant than the other it's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, mine did the same thing. I went from the right ear to the left ear. And my vision has done that too. My right eye is no longer dominant. It's my left eye. I can't see for crap out of this son of a bee.
Wow.
It's wild, bro. Yeah, getting old sucks. Anyways. All right, guys.
All right, we're gonna get it.
There is
a lot of stuff
going on. Bevy of BS happening. I'll let you introduce it all.
You think?
Just a little tiny bit.
I'm trying to get to where I want to be. Remember those clips I showed on
Oh yeah, the guy's sitting there getting this little kebab. Next thing you know, boom.
Yeah. That was
Walkie-talkies.
something. We'll get into, dude. I mean, it's unbelievable what has happened. And there's another video. God, I'm gonna have to find that one. It's actually pretty damn amazing. You hear all these pops going off. I'll have to try to find that one. I don't know how hard that's gonna be. Man, this guy posts a lot.
Oh,
I try to get
speaking
what
of
I want.
profiles, real quick, I had one profile once, Josh. If I could call you Josh. I had one profile where I have my toenail. Okay, now I'm not gonna even describe it to you because it's nasty and like my toenail popped off, and
What?
My toe got crushed in the door.
Oh, that'll do it.
And
that'll do it every time.
I had to get the I had to go to the podiatrist and have him do the pokey in me and then pull the whole toenail thing up and everything. So I had a non-marching. I couldn't wear a boot. So anyway, so I come back to see my platoon sergeant. He goes, "Oh, congratulations! You're pretty much a mother effing vegetable." Okay, Roger.
Wow. Wow. All right. First off, the big thing here. I actually came across this one video and audio before we get into because this is kind of
dude. I didn't even watch it. Yeah, I didn't even watch it. I was like, you know what? You do what you gotta do there, guy, and just let me know when it's over with.
So earlier this week, a few days ago, Israeli intelligence agency, I guess you could say, was it the Mossad? That's what I'm hearing. What it was. They were able to sabotage a bunch of pagers. Okay. They're able to
hold on a second. Let me while you do that, real quick, I'll pull up the actual name of the unit. They were interviewing some guys from that unit today. I'll pull it up real quick.
It's 8200
Cyber Defense Unit. Yeah, there it is. Okay, you already. Yep.
There it is. Yeah, that's like their special office that does that kind of stuff. Anyway, so I'm sure you guys heard it in the news. Israeli Mossad, their intelligence agency, was able to sabotage a bunch of thousands of pagers that Hezbollah uses to communicate, to pass messages. The reason why they use pagers, everybody wonders, why are they using pagers? That was out like a long time ago. Reason why is because using cell phones, they were being tracked by the Israelis and being able to be neutralized. So they're like, hey, you know what? We'll use human carriers and we'll use pagers. Well, Israel was able to figure out a way around that. They ordered a bunch of, this is a weird story. I don't have any sources, but anyways, the Israelis were able to intercept shipments of beepers that were going to be sent to Hezbollah. Well, they injected it with a special chemical along with a detonator and a way to be able to
1 to 3 grams of explosive, what have you. And
the ability to, so when they send a certain code, it is going to allow that pager to turn into a miniature bomb.
Yeah.
And thousands, and it happened. They triggered it, and thousands of Hezbollah individuals were neutralized. I think, what is it? About 20 of them have died, somewhere around there.
Yeah, and there was like another 280 that are critically injured.
With their eyes, right? And there's others
missing digits and whatnot, man.
And missing more than digits.
Missing some heads. You know what I'm saying? Missing some heads.
Yeah,
dude, bro.
I know, dude.
Ain't that but a bee?
So they were to do the next day. Hezbollah decided to use two-way radios, and those radios were also. Were also sabotaged. Not all of them, but quite a bit of them. So when they started using radios, those started blowing up. I mean, you want to talk about something that is straight out of
dude, when you and I were talking about this, man, like I had the Looney Tunes song playing. I had Wile E. Coyote was playing in my head.
Yeah. Right.
Acme,
remember that? Remember in Looney Tunes, the Acme explosive company or whatever?
Yeah, he gets a little box of chocolates, opens it up, and boom, right in his face. Kind of the same thing. Telegram from Mongo kind of thing.
It's crazy. Well, here, I got a little. This is a clip. Crazy. Hezbollah radios exploding one after another. Check this out. This is crazy, dude. This is pretty crazy. Take a listen. Those are all the radios starting to touch off, man.
No mercy, man. No mercy.
I mean,
mercy at all.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, wow. San Jose State's about to lose this game.
Oh, weren't they undefeated or something?
Yeah, they won until just 2 minutes left, so you never know. We'll see what happens.
Oh, here we go. This is pretty damn crazy. Well, actually, no, I want the other one because it's got different clips.
Wow, man. They could... that sucks.
Gosh,
I was
dang it.
hoping they'd beat Washington State.
Got to keep going down here. Keep going. Ah, here we go. This is the one we wanted. Okay. Matter of fact, this picture that I was about to show was on the cover of the New York Post. This one right there. The guy on this moped. Yeah, that guy.
He's having a rough one there, guys.
Yep. Unfortunately, he got that hip is not going to be the same afterwards.
No.
Here we go.
28 years old, the hip replacement.
This is another guy that was popped. Not sure what they're.
Oh man, that's a wiener right there. Wiener.
Nah, that looks more like upper right leg. Here we go.
Oh, boom.
Okay, here we go. Let me set this up. So it's this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually hear the pager on vibrate. You can hear it. Pop. And then he goes down for the count. Here we go.
Take some grape to the side of missing something.
Look, all his money fell on the ground. You see that?
Oh.
They're like, what the hell happened to him?
They're like, yeah, let's get away from this guy. This guy might get a drone strike on him.
And here is all the people who showed up to the hospital afterwards. Look at all the wounded.
Oh, see their eyes? Yeah. Hey, what's up, Rob? How you doing, man?
No problem. What's up, Jake?
I thought tomorrow was Sunday.
I see you out there too, Joshua. But there you go. There's some of that. And then I think, that was it for that. Incredible, dude. Absolutely incredible. I honestly, like I said, I've never even dreamed of something like this happening.
No, man.
You want to talk about that is being preemptive. That is 100% being preemptive.
They used to teach us about roadside trash. Now we got to worry about. Interesting. Then we got drone bombs. Yeah, it was the batteries exploding. That's strange, though. Hold on, I'm trying to just think about it.
Wow.
Wish my cousin was around. He was a 12 Bravo. Be interested.
Those are the batteries exploding. What happens is it came in contact. I guess they used the lithium battery in conjunction with a special chemical that they installed in those pagers. So then once they triggered the pager, it turned it into a bomb.
Reminds me of that scene out of Die Hard. Remember that one where they had the bomb hidden in that vending machine and all the chemicals would react together and all that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they punch in there. Yeah. Yep. Same type of thing.
Do you have any medicine for a hangover?
And of course, this is a little common sense. What's up, Cryptic?
Hey, what's up, man?
And then when you got a pager, what's the first thing you do with the pager? You bring it up to your face. Hey, who's calling? And what's the next thing that happens? Well, you get popped. Who else got popped? The Iranian ambassador to Lebanon.
Yeah, he's currently a blind
he got
seer
popped
at this point. Yeah.
So again, everyone knows Iran sponsors Hezbollah, but why is an ambassador?
And then another one got taken out today too. I mean, they're just wiping.
They're taking people out everywhere. Oh, Israel is just taking everybody out. It's incredible. But here we go. Why is an ambassador carrying such a pager? You're supposed to be a diplomatic guy, right?
Because he's a terrorist piece of.
Well, there you go. They're a lot more involved than what people think. If people have any illusion of what Iran is doing with Hezbollah and Hamas.
Well, there's one reason too. He's giving orders. He's probably giving them and disseminating orders
maybe
from Iran, and that's why he's
possible.
in the loop.
That's quite possible. Yeah, exactly. And now we got this. I mean, could you imagine living in Israel? This is
blow my nose real quick, man.
No problem.
Do it off.
This guy opened a source. He actually lives in northern Israel, so he captures a lot of stuff. But check this out. This is the Iron Dome activating to knock out Hezbollah missiles that are heading towards northern part of Israel. Man, can you imagine having to live in a country where you have to worry about that consistently, man? Is this another one? That's the same one. Yeah, that's the same. Just looking at different footage here. It's all the same. All the damn same. Let me see.
Right.
And then there's more airstrikes happening in the northern part of, or the northern, actually, I should say in Lebanon. Ooh, wow. Strikes reported in Beirut. Whole building came down in Beirut. Report of 16 eliminations. Whew. I mean, they are just going to town right now. Wow.
Oh, yeah, Josh has got the pre-mob IED briefings. Yep. The safety briefings. Be careful the bag of Doritos on the side of the road.
Yeah. Oh, remember the 100 Days of
that
Summer?
Plastic bag might be an IED. Next thing you know, you come back home.
Hey, how about we remember the 100 Days of Summer? Did you guys have that in the Army?
Yeah.
100 Days of Summer? Yeah. The only reason why they did that, because then if you got in trouble, they just hammer you. That's how it worked, man. That's how it always worked. According to reports, a meeting was held inside the buildings between senior Palestinian officials and senior Hezbollah officials. Oh, that's when they pancaked the building.
Woo! Yeah, they man, that thing was leveled. The guy's dead. Yeah. Pretty sure he is.
That is incredible.
Don't need to confirm that one, man. Who's surviving that BS?
That is incredible. Oh, here's the aftermath of this. Oh, wow. Yeah, they did freaking. Well, they got somebody. I'm telling you right now. It's gloves are off. IDF targets someone very senior in Beirut. It's going to be an interesting Shabbat. Wow, big escalation. Okay, hey guys, let's take a look at this.
Well, Shabbat started at what, 5 p.m. So
somewhere around there. They don't mess around. I'm telling you, ever since October 7th, and I saw this coming. 100% saw this coming. Once October 7th, and it's, look, am I saying anything that people who've read about the area don't understand already? As soon as October 7th touched off, you knew the response from Israel was just going to be unprecedented. You know, they had, how many people died during that? I mean, what, over 1,000?
Well,
had to have been over 1,000, right?
But think about it too. It
was like 1,500, I think.
We're going to be entering the fighting season pretty soon. These guys are about to go make some heroin and sell it on the street and be even more, have more money for guns and more other people to come in and be insurgents.
Right. Let me see. That's not really much. Let me see. That's not much. They're showing footage.
You don't think these terrorists don't share economies with each other?
Come on.
You're very, very wrong.
Right. Oh, yeah.
They've only got one thing in mind.
Oh, and Nasrallah, the Hezbollah leader, was given a speech. Wait, where is it at? Let's see if I can show this. Wait, where's it at? It's pretty funny. Because while he was giving a speech, an Israeli F-15 was flying over, dropping flares. Basically saying, hey, if we want to. See if I can find it.
Hold on, D-Shot. Let me just
see if I can find it.
Are you talking about the dude from Street Fighter, or like what's going on, man? Because that guy was a total dickhead of Street Fighter. You had to get past him before you could get to him, Bison and all that back in the day. Yep, son of a bitch. I knew exactly what you're talking about. Yep, screw that guy. Dude, total dickhead. Him and Vega. Oh, who's the other one? Zangief. That's another dickhead. Yeah, man. Arch nemesis of mine. Arch nemesis, if I will.
Wait, what is this here? Trying to see what this. I don't know. That's not showing enough.
I wasn't that good at Street Fighter. I was better at Mortal
Street
Kombat.
Fighter.
Tiger up your butt. Hadouken.
Hadouken. Hadouken. Tiger. Tiger punch.
Oh, what was it? Yoga Fire? And then your guy would get up again before, and then the guy's already launched another one, Yoga Fire. Before you even get your block off, somebody's already smoking you. Dolly Sim get kissed my butt too.
What is this? Nope, not there. Not there. There's Nasrallah.
Oh, I hated Vega.
Oh, that's
even
okay,
as a kid, I thought Vega was
nothing big there. Okay,
one of those.
Let me find something else here, guys. Forgive me, I'm just looking up different information here. See what we got.
That's cool. We're reminiscing in the chat.
You're reminiscing about freaking Street Fighter, yeah.
We got Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Yeah, man. Mortal Kombat was badass. I had like the Prima Video Games book. No, was it a Game Pro or was it the Prima Video Games? Might have been one of those. I had all the fatalities from Mortal Kombat 2 in there and whatnot. That's pretty cool.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh yeah, that was Guile. That was Guile.
Guile?
Yeah, Guile was the F-16 pilot, and then you got Ken, who was like the blonde-haired Ryu. Oh yeah, the 6-arm Goro. Yeah, man.
What we got here?
That's some good stuff. Scorpion, without a doubt. It's either Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Yep, 100%. Down forward punch, man, and then you got the freezing, or you got what was it, down and back, I think, for Scorpion, and you got the damn thing launching. Yeah, Scorpion was awesome.
Okay, here we go. This is a little bit.
He was actually supposed to be like a
Johnny Cage. All right. Anyways, let's get back. I want to get back to this, man. I feel like I'm doing.
Yeah, we're good.
So, what does this mean, guys? Does this escalate it? Does it de-escalate? Because if you remember, it was about a week ago, the IDF completed a bunch of bombing missions against suspected Hezbollah missile sites. They said they hit like over 100 targets. Again, remember, because supposedly they got information that Hezbollah was going to get ready to launch thousands of missiles towards Israel, like at 4 a.m. or something like that. Remember that it was an very early morning attack by the IDF before they could do that. And again, they said by doing that, you prevented the escalation of a broader war, because what's going to happen is right now, even though Israel is doing a lot of things, they're still holding back to an extent. If you start launching missiles and if Israelis start dying because of these missiles, dude, that's when Armageddon is going to happen. That is when Armageddon is going to happen. So it's going to be, I don't know. Does this help prevent wider escalation? Because look, is there anything right now that Hezbollah can do right now? It doesn't seem like it. It seems like they've been pretty much neutered. Doesn't it feel that way?
Well, it almost seems like right now, all Israel's doing is sticking their hand out, putting their head on little brother's forehead, and like, okay, you can't kick me in the legs anymore. You know what I mean? Like, kind of keeping an arm's distance right now. That's kind of how it feels. I mean, if the other guys were going to attack, they would have done it a long time ago. Iran was supposed to attack, and they said, nope, we don't want anything to do with that anymore.
Yep. So, and here's another thing. That's a great question, because remember, Israel knocked out one of Hamas's leaders in Tehran, and there was supposed to be a significant retaliation by Iran towards Israel. What's up, Lethal? And that never happened. It never materialized. The United States sent a bunch of, and maybe that got them thinking a little bit. As a matter of fact, the United States still has a significant amount of military forces positioned in that region, both the Navy and the Air Force. So maybe that's why Iran decided to go, maybe it's not going to be wise to be able to do something right now. But it's quite interesting, because they're losing, quote unquote, they're losing I guess, the public, I should say their public perception, because they're not retaliating. And those who can't stand Israel, you know, they're relying on Iran and Hezbollah to do all these things. But they're kind of going down with a whimper. Now, does this do anything? I don't know. I do know one thing. They had sent one carrier group back to the Pacific, but this came out not too long ago. As a matter of fact, it was earlier today. Let me share this. The Harry S. Truman. USS Harry S. Truman, equipped with her 9 squadrons from Carrier Ring 1, as well as the remaining surface ships of the Carrier Strike Group number 8, consisting of Ticonderoga-class guided missile, cruiser, the USS Gettysburg, and a pair of Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers, the Stout and the Jason Dunham, will depart Naval Station Norfolk in Virginia next week for their scheduled deployment to the Eastern Mediterranean. So another Carrier Strike Group on its way to the Mediterranean. What does that mean? I don't know. Again, I guess it's just to make sure nothing's going. They said it's a scheduled deployment. You know, take it for what it's worth. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But again, it's just a good idea to keep your eye on what's going on here. Let's see what we got here. All right. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, guys. That's just going to be something I think everyone should keep an eye on, it, because you never know what can happen in the Middle East. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, this just came across. Let me see what this is about real quick. Stand by 1 second. What do we got? Nothing big. Nothing big. But it should be interesting. What else is going on out there? 60 Minutes. I'm going to have to take a look at it. I haven't got a chance to look at it. I think they did an interesting documentary, I guess, if you want to say, a story on what's going on in China, in the South China Sea. I'm going to have to go take a look at it. I'd suggest maybe if you go, if you Google it, CBS, 60 Minutes, whatever, I think you could watch the program online. I think there's some interesting tidbits in there to learn about what is going on. Overtime for San Jose State. Interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. You guys keep me informed what's going on. So I'm going to have to take a look at that, because that's something that everyone should be aware of. You know, while everyone's attention is focused over here, you got to be careful what's going on over here. They just scored. Okay. There you go. Ukraine, that stuff is still going on. I saw a report. Supposedly President Zelensky is going to meet both with Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, I think this coming up week, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be pretty interesting. I think it's important for him to talk to both candidates, just to gauge what their intentions are for his country, what to expect if they become the chief executive. So then he could probably plan accordingly on what needs to be done. What's interesting. Oh, yes, Joshua. Huge. Not just the fan. I absolutely just love reading about that. As a matter of fact, I did my master's thesis on the Civil War. Well, specifically the railroad, but how the railroad impacted the Civil War for both the North and the South. But yes, American Civil War, man. Love that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think last time I was on, remember the Ukrainians had just invaded Russia over there in the Kursk Oblast, I think they called it. They're still holding on to that. They're still doing their business. Oh, speaking of which, I need to find that. Oh, the in Arkansas. Nice. There is a few battles. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, what was the name of that? It was it was right before the Vicksburg campaign. They went up the Red River. There was a post over in Pea Ridge. I've heard of Pea Ridge. Where was that? There was a place right off the Red River that they attacked, and they wiped out the Confederates big time. I can't remember. It was a huge victory. Sherman was part of it. I can't remember. He wasn't the commanding general. I think it was McClellan. Was it McClellan? I think it was McClellan. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, that was a big battle that happened there in Arkansas. Once Vicksburg fell, Arkansas pretty much got out of the fight, just for the simple fact. That was a key railroad line that came across the Mississippi, and then they could not ship anything from Arkansas into the eastern part of the Confederacy. Yeah. Anyways, going back to the Ukraine. Gosh, I need to find that. Ukraine is doing some amazing things. Oh, where the heck was it? Would it be here? Might be here. No, it's not. I know who it is. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's him. There it is. Ukraine are commencing long-range strikes with drones, and they're blowing the shit out of weapon storage facilities. Holy crap. I mean, it is absolutely incredible what is going on.
Let's see.
I'll find it. What's up, man? You all good now?
Oh, man. Wrong pipe.
Oh, that happens, dude. You'll start coughing.
Wrong pipe. It's all good.
Did you see what I'm talking about, what the Ukrainians were able to do to that? Oh, here it is. Right. Let me see.
Oh, no, I have my earbuds in. I can hear
Oh,
everything.
shit, dude. Oh. Let me see. Is this?
The hell is an Iskander missile?
Here we go. I'm going to share this. Here we go. This is what it is.
Oh, yeah. The big one.
Toropets in the Tver Oblast. Here, look at here. Hold on. Let's play this, and I'll bring up the map. Look at that. Unbelievable.
Oh, P did.
Look at all the explosions everywhere.
Is that an asp they hit? That's
Look at that.
Asp, huh?
That looks like a damn mushroom cloud, don't it?
They must hit an asp. Yeah, they must hit an asp. Animal
It was
supply point.
huge. Yes, they hit a place where where they're storing ballistic missiles and rockets and mortars, of course, small arms. And then look at this. This is the next day. Look at that.
Yeah,
It looks like a pure apocalypse, man.
Yeah, I got it in the background, Senior. I've been paying attention.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh my! Whoa! What in the frick
What's
is
up?
going on?
What happened?
That's 46-46 end of overtime.
Well, there you go.
Wow, bros. This is a wild game.
World War III
Okay.
coming because of the United States and Canada. And P. Diddy. But that was a huge strike. Again, here, let's take a look at where the heck this is at.
Have you guys ever seen an asp before? People in the chat know what an asp is.
Extending metal baton?
It's like a big hangar that's built into the side.
Oh,
of the
I know what you're
hillside.
talking about.
Bunch
I know
of
what you're talking
concrete, and they keep military
Hardened,
munitions.
it's a
weapons,
hardened
yeah.
shelter. Yeah.
Ammo supply point, ASP, ASP.
I'm looking for maps, not naps. All right, let's go find this.
I had a good nap
Torpets.
today. I had a wonderful nap today, dude.
Where was this at? It's
I
actually,
racked
I
the
think.
hell out on my recliner. I was done, man.
Here we go. Let's see if I can find it now. I found the oblast. I just need to find the city.
What's an Oblast is like a county, huh?
It's like a
Yeah.
state. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, Roger. Makes sense. Interesting.
Where the hell is it? It's this place is actually north of Moscow.
Well,
Come on,
wait,
where are you at?
say it again. What did
Yes.
they actually? They
North.
reached over.
Over. Yes, dude.
All right,
It's
man.
unbelievable.
If I was a Russian right now, I'd be like, you know what, guys? What are we doing? Maybe we shouldn't
Come
be
on, where
having
the
this
hell is
war
it at?
after all. That's a little too close for home, my friend, right?
Just a little bit.
Holy shit.
Okay, hold on. Gosh, now I gotta type it in here.
What we got going
Here it is.
Overtime. We got 2 quarters of overtime going on for this little dinky game.
Holy crap, this is where it's at. Are you kidding me? Okay.
Yeah. Show it. I'm curious, dude. Like, blow my mind.
Holy shit. Okay, I'll tell you what. Dude, you want to talk about reaching out and touching somebody a long ways away. This is the storage facility.
That looks like an asp to me. Yep, 100%. It's a depot.
See? Look at this. Boom, 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 right? This is what is no longer exists. You could see the wall that goes all around it there. Look at where it's at, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. It's actually not past that. Look where Moscow is.
What? Look how close it is to Latvia.
So, right here.
I mean, dude.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look how far.
Wild, man.
And this is where Kiev is. So they flew all the way over here. Damn, where the hell did I just lost it?
Well,
Toropets is over here somewhere.
South from there, southwest from there.
Where was Moscow?
It was like just below that green line of traffic. It was just like to the southwest of it. Yeah, right there in the middle.
It's over here.
There it is. Yeah.
Right there. So there's Toropets.
Yep.
Holy crap. And then you come down here. So they went straight. And those were drones, guys. That's
Reach
drones.
out and touch faith.
And boy, I'm telling you, what Ukraine are doing with drones, I've said this a million times.
Game's some personal Jesus, man.
The Russian-Ukrainian war is a laboratory. And I'm not making light of war. That's not what I'm doing. The reason why I say it's like a laboratory, because they are changing the definition of what it is to commit or to what do you want to call, in a way, to fight war. I mean, the use of these drones.
Asymmetrical warfare.
Yes, it is asymmetrical, but and the reason why it's a little bit different, and it's still the same. But remember, the war on terror, the global war on terror, that was asymmetrical because you're fighting an enemy that's a little bit different, right? This is asymmetrical in the reason it's not the people who you're fighting, it's what you're using to fight with.
Right.
And it's absolutely incredible.
For example, back in our day, your and I's day, we were getting taught on overpass water bottles with explosives in it that pop your head off if it command detonated stuff. And now these guys have to worry about a drone coming over and spraying napalm on them and what have you.
I know. And this is the thing, back in the global war on terror, the IEDs, the VBIDs, the damn EFPs, you name it. And that was the killer of soldiers because of the convoys, and they would, they would booby trap. But you got something now that has the capability.
Walmart drone dropping damn grenades on your dome, dude.
And there's no way to do anything about it.
No
way to do anything about it. So you got the Ukrainians who are not using ballistic missiles, but they're using drones to fly that far. We're talking about hundreds of miles north into Russian territory, but they've been doing this for a while now, and be able to surgically strike certain points of interest against the Russian military. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. And here's the scary part, guys.
I see you, D-Shot. Give me a second.
How do you protect yourself from this stuff? Because everybody's seeing what's unfolding, right?
Yeah.
What's to say something crazy can't happen in the homeland if people want to commit some type of terrorist act? What can you do to defend it? Who's defending right now? Who's defending?
One thing I always thought too. I always thought about that, even when I was in 20 million years ago. I always thought, because remember when the drones first started coming out, like the mini drones back in 2012 and 14 and stuff like
Predators.
Like, I
And then
always
the
wondered if they
Global
were
Hawks.
gonna, like, some fruitcake was gonna get one and get a control of one of these things. Next you know, he's bombing, like, the exits of the base or some weirdness, you know? I don't know. I
How do
hope
you
that doesn't
protect?
happen.
Sir, Will, what's to say if someone was pissed off at you, fly a drone right through your damn your glass window there?
Yeah, right there.
Right?
There you go. Come
Yeah.
get me.
That's what I'm saying. It's scary. What's to say? I'm right here by my window. Someone wanted to they fly a freaking drone right into your window and you're done, dude. It's
Just don't let
scary,
me
dude.
give me a
It's freaking
grenade. Don't light me
scary.
on fire. I'm good with the fire stuff, man.
I
I'm
mean,
good with all that. I don't want to be lit on fire.
it's scary times just for the simple fact of what is happening. Now, that's what happens though in war, right? People, if you have a means to be able to inflict harm against your enemy, you're going to do whatever means necessary, right? So they're taking advantage of these drones, very low cost. Look, it's not taking much to be able to inflict harm on the enemy. Now, granted, you still need men on the ground to occupy ground. I get it. And that's an issue with the Ukrainian army, or the Ukrainian armed forces, I should say, because they're definitely have an issue with manpower. So that could rear its ugly head. But to be able to surgically strike your enemy in such a way where you can do nothing about it.
Oh, dude.
It's absolutely scary, man.
Remember that video we watched a few months ago? Or those poor bastards on a motorcycle?
Yeah. Forget about it. You're done, dude.
Man.
You're done.
Like,
forget about it.
It's for me to go, homie. Like, it's a wrap.
Oh, this guy is great. I love following this guy. He's got so much
cool
stuff.
Think about it. So, I mean, Josh was living Bravo. And then, you know, I trained with 2ID back in the day when I was a 68 whiskey back over there at Fort Lewis, Washington. And I remember, you know, so now you have every soldier worried about hearing some meow, you know what I mean? That's the next psychological warfare alone.
100%. Oh, hold on. Let me find. Dude, it is the scariest sounding thing. Dude, you want to talk? Hold on.
It's a pissed off bee swarm that's coming right at you, and you got nothing you can do about it.
And the sound.
Remember that one video we watched? The guy was like this. He said, "All right, there's nothing I can do. Just get it over with."
Hold on. Let me find it.
Gnarly, man. Freaking gnarly, dude.
Oh,
yeah, because that's the paranoia. You're already paranoid as it is. Remember, they've already taught you before you even start anything. They've already taught you that everything's an IED, and every push is a Haji. You know, no offense to them. That's just what we do in the army and the military in general. It's your enemy gets a name. You know, like the Germans were Nazis. You know. So, anyways, so yeah. So now you got to worry about all that shit.
Exactly. Let me pause this. I can't play sound because I don't want to, because we kind of got a little bit in trouble yesterday on late night sports with me playing a bunch of wrestling
Charlies,
stuff.
Charlie, yep, exactly. So
look at this.
In case anybody's watching, I don't mean any offense by that. Just
look at this. See that? That's a drone.
Called him. He's starting fires, man. Like
he's dropping thermite. He's dropping thermite.
Bros, that is.
Look at this.
That's
they call them dragon drones. They're dragon drones. As for this, look at that. And here come the tracers. They're trying to knock it out.
And have fun with that. You're gonna get a burn you've never had. Oh man, look at that. The worst thing you do is want to blow
the entire tree line. Look at that. What are you gonna do? Run. That's all you can do, man. As soon as you see that thing jump or start dropping, you got to run. Look, do you see the tracers trying to kill it, shoot it?
Trying. It ain't doing shit though.
Look at that, and now they're flying right over the top of where they're shooting.
Oh, that guy better run. You can see.
Look at that. Just circling around now.
That is insane, man.
Look at that. And now he's getting altitude. I think he drops it. Because he runs out.
The thing.
Watch. And then they just let it go and it falls.
Here's the thing. That thing there is a definition of a terror weapon, man. Because it's not. It may not.
I mean, that's incredible.
Like, so just so you guys know, because I was training this as a medic, as a combat medic, but white phosphorus, man, and you know as well as Ian, Josh in here does too. He's had plenty of these briefings. That white phosphorus, dude, you get that thing on you, and it burns straight through, man. There's no
Yep.
stopping that.
Nothing you're gonna do. Nothing you can do.
The only thing you do is put sand or dirt in it, and that's about it. And pray to God it stops. It's about as hot as the sun, man. The surface of the sun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it just burns through. Water doesn't put it out. Nothing.
And water actually makes it burn harder.
Makes it worse, right?
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
my
where's it
God.
at? There's some. I want to find that drone.
Isn't that crazy?
Insane.
That's that God, dude. You got to worry about shit like that now. I mean,
Yes.
I'm glad I'm out.
Yep. Well, what is this?
I don't want something pouring white phosphorus on my head.
What is this?
Yeah, something's gonna need to be happening.
What is
there,
this?
bro.
Okay, here we go. Guys want some gun camera action of on the ground there in Ukraine. Here we go. I think this is from here we go, a BTR. Here we go. A dense barrage of 30 millimeter caliber rounds. Here we go. Check this out. Yo, Brian.
Hey, Alex, if you're watching, tell your uncle to look at his email. Or just send me his number, please. Oh, it's like a crow's.
Check this out, man.
Play Mech Warrior?
What it seems like. Look at that. He's putting shit on the trigger. See him?
Yeah, I see it.
Look at that. Ah!
Alright, he's doing something very typical that they use.
Look at that. Now he's got night vision on. Laying into the tree line. Look at that.
Lucky you didn't have me as a good CO.
Unbelievable.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. What are we even doing here? He's yelling while he's doing it.
Yeah. Singing or yelling.
Get some.
Unbelievable, dude.
Get some.
Oh, what is this? HIMARS.
You got to love the sound of a nasty caliber round, dude. Like
Those either like a 30 or 25 caliber, like they have on the Bradleys.
Or how, dude, even a freaking 50, man. It's that doom 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 doom.
Oh, no
man,
way!
that
Did
makes
they
you
hit
feel
these
like a
guys?
champion.
Oh! Oh! All right, here we go. I gotta mute it though.
Oh, you know what we said, Josh? I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but I'll say.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm just showing you stuff of what's going on in Ukraine with the Russian-Ukrainian war. Here we go. So this is going to be a HIMARS strike on personnel and equipment across
I can't even say it
river.
in the chat. It was kill a family of 5, and then you would let go.
So you got the enemy coming across the river, right? And this is going to be a cluster munitions attack from a HIMARS. Check this out.
It's like 1,000 toe poppers.
Wow. And now they're running for their lives.
Yeah, and they're all maimed. What you're not seeing is then they're missing hands. And yeah, exactly, D-Shot.
They're look at, they think now they're getting the tree line. Now they're running again.
Would you rather get J-damned or get that on you, man? You know what I'm saying? At least a J-dam would be like super quick. That thing, your hands are all messed up. You're missing half your face.
Oh, there's another the dragon drone. Oh my God, man.
Now,
I
white
want to find that
phosphorus,
one.
dude.
I want to find that drone video of a guy that's hiding in a warehouse and you just could hear it. Oh man, dude.
Oh yeah, that's well. We came close a few times. Well, we have been invaded here and there, but I mean, yeah, for the most part these days, yeah, you're good. You really have nothing to worry about. They kind of did they overblow it in World War II about defense of the coastline? Because we were getting attacked on the East Coast.
We were not on the West. Not on the West.
The most we got was balloon bombed. Well, they even tried to do this. They even tried to do the U-boat crap to us. Damn, and remember through Mexico, they were trying to have Mexico attack us.
Here it is, right here, dude. Wow, this is This is what the Russians have to deal with right here. This is a perfect example. Just listen to this. It's hunting for him,
dude. This is some Saw stuff. Oh shit! He's gonna get popped, huh?
No.
Рэп включайте, она прямо в завод влетела.
Well, what are you doing, homie? You better... Wow, dude. Okay.
Because they can fly right in there.
You think they're on the timer?
Woo! That is crazy. I don't know what the drone operator saw in there, but he must have saw something and he
he broke Squelch, man. He broke Squelch.
Holy crap, dude.
They could probably hear him on that drone too. That's probably why it came
probably. Yep, that you probably heard it and they did that. I mean, that's what can you imagine? Can you imagine that's what the battlefield is now when you're in the because there's some other footage that you see where they're in the trenches and you could just hear that and you're just
look how small that thing is.
Man, exactly. And then when you got the swarms coming after you.
Oh yeah, Ryan, yeah, I agree with you.
What do we got here? Let me see what else.
And then consider the fact that every other citizen's got a damn gun in their household. So have fun. Go ahead.
Oh, here's another great. Here we go. This is what the Ukrainian industry is doing. Look at that. Look at all those drones. Look at them. Wild Hornets say they dispatched 400 kamikaze drones from their workshop just yesterday. Imagine how many they'll produce in a year. That's just one workshop. Look at that.
How much do you think those things cost?
Look at that.
Piece? Probably nothing.
Cost nothing. You strap some explosive on it, and it's a. Look at that.
You could buy these things off of Temu for like $4 right now.
Look at that.
That's gnarly.
That's what they're doing, though. They're using innovation
excuse me
to change the battlefield. That's what they're doing. And then now the what you need to do is how do you combat it?
So we used to make fun of drone operators in the Army about 10 years ago. I'm not going to make fun of them anymore.
Nope. That's going to be the way of the future, man.
No, I'm not making fun of drone operators.
Right?
Back
that's
then,
the way of the future.
But, I mean,
that's where the battlefield is going, and you're going to have drone operators. I mean, goodness, I mean, look, it made the damn main battle tank obsolete.
That and a tow missile,
right? It's made them obsolete. You're seeing these, a couple of $100 drones taking out multi-million-dollar main battle tanks.
Right.
It's incredible, man. So hopefully we're learning something. Don't be so sure about that Russian military. What's up, Benji? Because for the simple fact, I don't know if you saw some of the reports. They are now the second largest army in the world behind China. That's something. They just got done conscripting another 180,000 soldiers.
Well,
They're
that's
over
the key word right there.
they're close to 1 million. They're almost close to a 2 million man army. And that, you know what their economy is doing right now? All it's doing is producing military hardware. That's all it's doing. It's getting crazy. Yeah, a lot of people say it's laughable, but you know what it's doing? All they're doing is overwhelming the enemy with personnel. That's all they're doing. How well trained? Not very well.
Well,
true.
Exactly. The key
not
word
well
there is
trained.
conscript.
It's
You know,
not
so-
do you want to call
Not a
them a
regular
professional army? Nope, it's not a professional army. It's been dwindled, but it's all about, it's back in the olden days. They call it meat waves, just overwhelming your enemy with the amount of men.
Well, they did the same thing back in Korea. They,
Yep, the Chinese did that wave after wave. The Russians did it during World War II. It's unbelievable.
And then there, Josh, with some major history, Napoleon. Exactly, dude. They did back then as well. So
it's gonna be interesting
for eons
to see how this pans out. You got me thinking.
What's going on?
He talked about
I
gotta figure out
the link in the chat, man. Hold on a second.
Hold on, let me see this.
I gotta throw out that Napoleon link again.
Go for it.
Last days. If you guys want to watch like a real Napoleon movie, I will.
Oh yeah, do it, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I really recommend this movie, and this has subtitles too, so you can actually hear it for us blind effers. Or what the hell? Us deaf effers. Never mind. All right, here's the Waterloo movie. This was made back in the 1970. No CGI, man. Like the cavalry chargers are real cavalry charges. The soldiers out there in formation, they're really doing real tactics. They actually hired like 8,000 Russian soldiers just to be out there and do that stuff. Pretty cool. Waterloo.
Where is it at?
The very end of Napoleon. Hey, what's up, Charlotte? How you been, man?
What's up, Charlotte?
I haven't seen you in a while. Have not seen the old SG in a while.
Oh. Gosh, I'm trying to remember now. It's bugging me, dude. Bugging me.
It's a good movie, Benji. It's a great movie. Save it to your like a playlist or something. I'll probably watch it later tonight, to be honest. I love that movie.
There it is. That's the one I was thinking of. Joshua, Battle of Arkansas Post. That's the one I'm thinking of. That was a big battle that happened over there. I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was right along the Red River. If I'm not mistaken, we see right after landing the Chickasaw Bayou. Yep, Arkansas Post. Here we go. American Battlefield Trust. There we go. The stepping stone to Vicksburg. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It happened right before the Battle of Vicksburg. Yeah, Arkansas Post. That's the one I was thinking of there, Joshua. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. I was a history major during my first attempt at college, mainly like the Old West, but loved the European War as well. Dude, Joshua, I got my bachelor's in military or in history with the concentration of military history, and I got my master's in the same. I love a lot of the European war history. There's so much of it, dude. There is so much. Hey, I couldn't remember. I knew there was a battle. I just couldn't remember the name, so I had to look that one up. Dude, that stuff, I just love that stuff, Benji. That is something that is just ingrained in me. There's a lot of stuff that I love about that. But you want to get into European history as far as the wars? Dude, oh my God, there's so many of them. I mean, I can name the major ones. I can't even name the smaller ones. I mean, the entire continent was just nothing but war.
Well, one of my favorite parts about European history, being almost damn near half Irish, is what happened to the Celtic people. They were one
Oh,
of the
dude.
indigenous tribes of Europe until Julius Caesar said, "Nope,
The
go
Gauls.
to Ireland. You're going to Ireland now. We're gonna."
Did you ever
kick your
hear
ass
some of the
over."
battles of the Gauls would fight
Yeah.
other European? Oh, dude, they would fight naked. They were just crazy people, dude.
Well,
Crazy.
Apparently, when Julius pushed the Celtics or the Celts up into Ireland, he didn't go into Ireland because there's already people there. They called themselves the Druids, and they freaked him out, man. He said they would capture his people. This is in his autobiography. They would capture him and they would light them on fire in the Wicker Man and all that stuff. The Irish were so freaky that Julius Caesar was like, you know what? I think I'm good with London or Londinium here, Great Britain, man. We're good.
Well, then-
yeah, you guys do your own thing.
I mean, it's absolutely incredible. Some of that history. It's just, and I mean, I like America. There's a lot to remember from the American Civil War period. I mean, that's just, but you start getting into that European history, it goes back so far. I mean, it's just, goodness gracious.
Well, I hear stories, of like my great grandfather getting off the boat, and he was given one option. They gave him an option. You could join the Union Army, or you could go back home to Ireland and starve to death. Which one you want to do?
The War of the Roses. Yeah, that was the
War of the Roses.
Well, that was a civil war. That was a civil war in the UK, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yep. It was.
Benji says the Irish were treated like shit. Yes, they were. Matter of fact, there was we're talking about late 1800s, early 1900s. There was a block on immigrating Irish people in the United States. It happened again because there was, quote unquote, too many of them. And they wanted to limit the amount of Irish people coming into the United States.
You had the Irish, and then you had the Italians.
The Italians.
Then you had Chinese even in there, and that full Japanese. And then you had Mexicans later down the line. You had Mexicans.
Yeah, it's just
each and every one of these massive immigrant groups always experience some kind of outsidership.
Correct. Right. And that's the thing. You don't hear a lot about that. You don't hear a lot about the racism that was against Irish. There was a lot of it. 100%.
Well, and the Italians as well. So
yes.
This is no BS. This is an actual fact. If anyone wants to challenge me on it, go ahead and look it up. But there was actually more Italians were actually lynched than African Americans.
Oh, maybe, I don't know, but
that's a fact, and that's actually we don't really talk about that too much. But there was a time where they had so for example, one night 19 Italians were lynched in New Orleans over the death of a woman.
Interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, and there's stuff out there it's out there, but people just don't know about it, or it's just not talked about, whatever it may be. There is stuff out there.
Well, let's be honest, everybody's got their agenda these days.
But look, it's like that in every country. Every country has their warts. Every country has their warts. We're not any special than anyone else that has suffered the same type of racism as another country. I mean, we're not. Right, yeah. Look, we're not the sole arbiters of racism in the world. We're not. Did we have issues with that? Yeah. Is it still around? Yes, it is. No doubt about it. But to make that your centerpiece of how you want society to be better is, you got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Because look, man. Everybody has these issues. Is that what makes us as a people? It doesn't. It doesn't. You got to move. We learn about it and you move forward. And if someone is acting that way, maybe they need to be educated and say, hey, dude, do you realize, this is what's going on? It's about moving forward, learning about it and moving forward, right? We're in 2024. We should be better than that. But again, we're a human race. Human race is just that's what we do as a human race. Yep, it's easier to hate than it is to freaking love. It's just the way it is.
No, it really is. It's
will it ever change? Probably not. Simple, it probably will never. It will probably never change. It's just the way it is. I mean, whether it's religion versus religion, race versus race, poor versus rich, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be out there.
It's been happening for eons, and it's going to be that way.
And it's going to be that way. Unfortunately, hopefully, we learned from it rather than dwelling in the past and saying, you know what, we can't do anything because of our past. No, it's because of our past of why we could do things better.
100%.
That's how it should be. That's how it should be. But will it ever come to that?
They went through the hardships so you don't have to. And you should appreciate
yes,
that.
Yes, that is true. All right, let's get back to some of this other stuff.
100%.
Yes, everyone's messed up.
Nobody's immune, man. I mean,
nobody's immune.
Look at big part of my identity is being part of Japanese. Look what the Japanese people used to do to
the internment camps.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you landed on Japan and you were a gaijin, you're probably gonna get tortured to death or be a dancing monkey or something, man.
Yeah.
They persecuted Christians. They literally said, okay, you like your Jesus so much, we'll put you on a cross too, and that's what they were doing them. So
what was it? The
every
Jesuits,
country has
they got obliterated.
Thing, man. Nobody's immune from it.
Nope, not at all. Problem is when people use it as a tool for power, as a power or crutch. Even better when you start doing that way. Now you're going down a different path.
Yeah, now your opinion to me is like just all right.
Yeah.
All right. There's no getting through to that person.
Right, and that's 100%. Unfortunate, right? That's unfortunate, man.
No more conversations. But anyways, moving on. That was a pretty good one. I like your take on that. That was excellent.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So where else? Like I said, I was talking about Suspending Offline. I think 60 Minutes, they had a great story, I guess, on what's going on in the South China Sea in China. I need to read it because I guess they touched on, the challenges of what it's going to be like if you're trying to face the Chinese. Because, matter of fact, did you know Japanese, they're converting their quote unquote destroyers into an aircraft carrier?
Yep.
They're actually creating an aircraft carrier. The Kaga, as a matter of fact.
Does that sound familiar? Yeah.
The Kaga coming back.
The Kaga was used. Never mind. I don't want to go there. But
yeah, it was during World War II. It was sunk, right? Wasn't the Kaga sunk, or did it survive?
Eventually. No, it was sunk.
I thought that's what I thought. I thought it was one of them during Midway, right? But it's back. But of course, it's a different ship. It's not the same one.
Bring back the battleship Yamamoto, man. That thing was
that was a monster. Battleships were they were so damn cool, dude. Oh,
not only that, did you guys know that those battleships back then were so big they could even launch propeller planes? They actually had spotter planes. They would launch off the end by the guns, and they would go out there and spot for submarines and other ships. Pretty cool stuff.
Wow. Oh, you know what? There's a couple of anniversaries that have come around.
Yeah.
A couple of them. Battle of Antietam, bloodiest day in American history. Just had its 162nd anniversary. Battle of Antietam, or if you're from the South, you call it the Battle of Sharpsburg. But
Battle of Sharpsburg.
That was you want to talk about a bloody fight? Again, guys, going back to this, think about this. Put yourself in that situation. It's one thing when we sit here and we talk about Civil War battles, but you listen, you had corps upon corps in the Union going against I don't know how many corps. I think did they have 2 or 3 corps? I think it was 2 corps against Confederates, right? Can't remember. I don't know the details. I'm sorry. Don't
corps or something.
Don't take my word for it. But you had all these corps going into the fight, and here you guys, you're in line formation, shoulder to shoulder with your buddy, with these freaking muskets, cannon going off in the distance, right? Coming in, wiping out your fellow troopers in your regiment or within your division and your corps. You're still having to march forward. What a football field distance away. Point your weapon, fire. Have to freaking reload it, do it again. The din of the battle. Can you imagine the smoke, the screams, the dust, the cannon fire? I'm sure, think about it. There's probably a fog over the field because you can't see. First, you got the terrain, you got trees, you got cornfields, you got sunken roads, you got freaking brick walls, you got small buildings. And at the same time, like I said, you got the cannon coming in, you got the outgoing musket fire, you got people yelling, you hear bugle calls of telling telling the units what they have to do. You got their leaders at the head of the line yelling at the soldiers, telling them what to do, giving direction. You got the division commanders doing the same thing with the regiments, corps commanders trying to figure out what's going on, cavalry also going out in the field, figuring out what's going on. I mean, could you just imagine what it must have been like on the battlefield of Antietam with the lead just filling the air. I mean, gosh dang, I just can't imagine. That's just the way the warfare was fought back then. That's just the way warfare was.
Well, think about it too. I mean, back then, the guy to your right or your left to you might have been your father.
Yeah,
might have been your best friend since you've known since you were 4 years old.
Because back then regiments were built from the small towns.
Right. Yep.
Your regiment was from your local area, so you knew the people who were dying. And how about this? Even worse, Will. The person on the other side may be your father, may be your brother, may be your best friend.
Remember, Chamberlain during the Battle of Gettysburg, they all knew him as a teacher. They didn't see him just as the commander. They all knew him from Portland, Maine, as just being a school teacher. That's what he was.
Yeah. He taught,
and he taught some of
college.
his own soldiers.
Yeah, he taught. Yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how that was done back then. And it's just, and you think about it, if I'm not mistaken, Antietam was one of the first battlefields where they were taking photographs of the carnage. And because look, people did not understand. The public did not understand at that time of what it was like in modern warfare at that time. And when the pictures started going back, that people started really changing their mind. Hey, is this what we need to be doing? That's a good thing
to point out what Josh is saying here, dude. 100%, man. People back then were like, I'm proud Texan, or I'm a proud Arizona or Kentuckian. I'm West Virginia. Well, West Virginia didn't exist. Didn't exist, did it? No, it was still Virginia back then.
West Virginia? No, West Virginia was right in the middle of the Civil War where they seceded from, not seceded, but separated from Virginia to become West Virginia. But yeah. And here's the thing. Speaking of what Joshua
ran away,
there was a famous quote, and I can't remember where I read it, where a soldier talked about it started at it wasn't just, how did it go? You weren't just a soldier in the Confederate States of America. You weren't just from the state. It wasn't just from the county. It wasn't from the town. It was fighting for the guy on the same street that you lived with. It was the loyalty was very strong in both sides. It was all about, the community. And there was, again, like you said, now on the Union side, there was a lot of love of country. There's no doubt about it. As a matter of fact, when the Confederates attacked Fort Sumter, it really drew, or it resonated within the Union. Hey, this is the Union. You guys don't tread upon the Union. So it was
don't step on snake.
Yeah. It really fostered a patriotic duty to the quote unquote Union in the North. But when he got into battle, that was a little bit different. Yes, it was about the guy next to you, who was, again, probably grew up on the same street as you, the same side of the street. I think he broke it down to the same side of your street. I mean, it was crazy the way. I wish I could remember that quote. I can't remember where I read it. Otherwise, I would bring it up. But yeah, again, anniversary of Antietam. Another anniversary, the 80th anniversary of Market Garden. Remember Market Garden?
Yeah, that was kind of an interesting one.
That one was kind of a stinker. That was a little bit of a
tiny
stinker. Bit. Didn't work out exactly how they planned. That was Field Marshal Montgomery's baby. Thought maybe they could get to Arnhem. That didn't quite work out that way.
I was gonna say I did watch the Civil War horror movie not too long ago. It was interesting.
Yeah, Monty's failure. Yeah, it was bad. Didn't work out too well. The paratroopers did what they were supposed to do, but the tanks and the infantry weren't able to get to them. And then because they couldn't get them, they had to get out of there.
That was one of my favorite levels on Battlefield 1942. I used to wait till somebody would take off with the B-20. Well, it was the B-17. They take off with the B-17, and I would kamikaze it. Boom! I got you, man.
Oh man!
Was there any better game back then than
that? Was awesome, dude. Battlefield 1942 was so much fun.
That changed everything.
That was so much fun.
I never played a game like that. And Wake One was the first one. They had the demo.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were like, "Yeah, I'm buying this game." Like, what are you?
That was awesome, dude.
Oh my god!
And then they made a an add-on to that for Battlefield Desert Storm.
Awesome dude! I used to play the C1. I used to call in airstrikes with the Spectre.
The C-130. Yeah, I used to love flying the Apache. I would fly the Apache, dude. That was so
same
much.
here.
It was
Dude,
hard.
there
It was hard to
nothing
fly.
I didn't touch.
You never.
Oh man,
I was pretty good with that.
I wonder if those things still work, huh? Maybe I don't know. Maybe you gotta get an older computer. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if it would even run, to be honest with you. But yeah, 80th anniversary of that. There's a bunch of movies made. Bridge Too Far. Remember Bridge Too Far?
Mhm.
I remember that when I was a kid. Might have to watch that just for memory's sake. But yeah, a lot of military history anniversaries have come within this last week. Oh my gosh. All right. I don't know if there's anything else. Anything else out there? Not really, huh? Not really.
What's sticking in the craw? Not too much that I've seen. Other than politics going on around here and
Whatever.
yeah, I'm not even gonna reiterate some of that BS, but same as always. Same as always.
Yeah, Sean Connery's in it. Oh, man, Robert Redford, Sean Connery, Gene Hackman, Anthony Hopkins. A whole bunch of guys in that movie. Whole bunch of guys. God, who else was in there?
Oh, you know what?
I can't remember.
No, it's not based on a true story, but damn, is it a good movie? Kelly's Heroes, man. My God, that's a good movie.
Yeah.
All four we go backwards, baby, because we figured we had to get out of the fight as soon as we get into it.
You know, I saw something. I don't know if it's true. You remember the guy who played Dick Winters in Band of Brothers?
Yeah.
And Laurence Olivier. Yes, he was in there. Thank you, Shardal. Google, man. You can always rely on Google to find the answer. He's always on the Google figuring it out. He's going to play Churchill, supposedly. There's an upcoming series coming out where he's going to play Churchill and someone's going to play Eisenhower. Band of Brothers is the best damn freaking World War II series or production ever made. Absolutely love that series. Yes.
If he's gonna play Churchill, then damn.
Yeah, is that the D-Day movie? Is that the one? Oh, he's playing Monty. I'm sorry. Thank you, Cryptic. He's playing Monty. I can't remember who's playing Eisenhower.
You're gonna have to fat suit.
Here we go. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me see if I can find this. Hold on.
Have you guys seen Colin Farrell?
Gosh dang it. Hold on.
That's a pretty damn good series so far, actually. Have you seen that one?
Well, what do we got here? What's going on?
You watched movies in BASIC? Oh man, yeah. We ain't got no movies when I was in, man. Oh shit.
Oh, what is it called?
I was in during the surge, so it was a little bit different. But yeah, the Penguin. Looks pretty good. I haven't seen it just yet. I'm gonna watch it.
Let me see.
Probably later.
Yeah, if I'm bringing it in here.
Yeah, Sunday night we were freaking waxing the floor in the barracks and whatnot, man.
Gosh dang
in the
it.
squad bay.
Anyone else have a link out there? Because I'm trying to find it. Damn it, dude, it's pissing me off. I'm trying to find that. It's going to be about that D-Day.
Happy Gilmore 2. I never liked Happy Gilmore, man. I thought I was stupid.
Hold on. There we go. That's not who I want. Not author.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is who I want.
Or
What's it going to be called?
Washer drills. We would do washer drills with our rifle. Put the washer on the end of the flash suppressor.
Come on, where's it going to be, man?
And then you do it again. Stupid, but you know.
Gosh dang it. I can't find it, man. Unless it's out there somewhere. Unless you guys can find it. But yeah, it's supposed to be a brand new World War II
don't get me started
show
on
coming
that
out.
crap,
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Anyways. There is a Gladiator.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it's not that good.
Can we be historic, please?
Gosh dang it, man.
Thanks, Shardall. I like you too, homie. You're a good guy in my book. I've always been a Shardall fan. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's going to be called Pressure. Here we go.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Filming underway in the UK. Cameras are now rolling on a working title and Studio Canal's World War II drama thriller Pressure, and the buildup of the historic Normandy landings. Brendan Fraser is going to be Eisenhower.
Ooh, oh, hey, you know what? Actually,
that's what it was going to be.
Like
it's going to be good.
I like that.
That's what it was going to be. I'm looking forward. It says the synopsis: in the 72 hours leading up to D-Day, all the pieces are in place except for one key element: the British weather. Britain's chief meteorological officer, James Stagg, is called upon to deliver the most consequential forecast in history. There's a story there. It's absolutely fascinating. Basically, Eisenhower made that decision based on what this guy said was going to be, because there was like a huge storm coming on. It was like a storm that has never hit the channel in like a century. And he said, nope, you're going to be able to good to go because I see that there's going to be a break during this time and you're going to be good to go. And they were able to do it. With only his trusted aide, Captain Kay Summersby, to confide in, and haunted by a catastrophic D-Day rehearsal, thousands of guys died during the rehearsal.
3,000.
The final decision rests with the Supreme Allied Commander, Eisenhower, which is played by Fraser. With only hours to go, the fate of the war and the lives of millions hang in the balance. Oh, so it's going to be called Pressure. That's going to be good, man. I'm looking forward to that.
I hope they don't Napoleon this one. I really hope they don't Napoleon it, but yeah.
So you got Damian Lewis, who was in the Band of Brothers, who's going to play Montgomery. Thank you, Cryptic. And you're going to have Brandon Fraser, who's going to play General Eisenhower. Oh, that's man, dude, cool. This is going to be good. This is going to be good. Oh, yeah, Operation Fortitude. I think that's what it was called, right?
Yeah.
The dummies and the fake and they fake orders. They actually had fake orders that
they had somebody get captured on purpose with that crap. Actually, no, it wasn't a person. I think it was like a dead body or something.
It was a dead body, and they had the plans in his backpack.
The plans and then they were like, "What is going on here?" And they had dude. The whole thing was brilliant.
Masters of the Air. I didn't even watch it. I heard it was pretty damn bad. Pretty bad.
I haven't seen that one. I like Band of Brothers is good, and then the Pacific's all right too. But you got to skip through the love stuff, man. Like,
that's why I like Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers, dude. It was about the relationships of the Easy Company, and it was just fantastic, dude. Yep. Gosh, dang it, man, making me watch that again. All right, I was just going to say something. Lost my mind.
Happens.
It's a famous actor that makes no sense for Ike. I don't know. I think Brendan Fraser might do good. We'll see. We'll see if he can do
half-assed decent Mexican food I had the other day.
Nice. There you go.
Finally, about time, dude. Like
that's what I heard. It was all CGI with the Masters of Air. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, no man.
I'm not a fan of the CGI.
Band of Brothers was actually filmed right there, Ardennes Forest, all that. I mean,
it was just so much better. Sir, I don't mind special effects, but when the CGI was overdone like that, lost my marbles. All right, guys, maybe going almost an hour and a half. I've already gone 2 hours on freaking Giant Sports Talk Live. It's time to close it down, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Maybe what I'm waiting to hear from the Submariner guy. I want to hear from
Alex. Yo, man, I'm gonna hit you up.
Oh yeah, where's Alex? Alex, I haven't seen him today. Yeah, Alex, leave a comment if you're watching. If you watch, or leave a comment in the show once it's completed. Somehow reach out to. Is it your uncle? Is it his uncle?
It's his uncle. Yeah.
To reach out, I sent him an email from militaryhistorychronicles@gmail.com. I sent him an email. I haven't heard back from him. So
hit me up on Discord and send me the guy's number, and I'll pass it off to you.
Oh, even better. Yeah, whatever. Reach out either on the comments or contact Will Be. We'll get in touch. I really want to hear his stories about submarines.
Oh, bro, I'll just sit back.
I want to hear that,
man. I just want to hear it. Yep.
I just want to hear him. I'll let him talk. Just 100%. Let him go. All right, awesome. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Catch me on Giant Sports Talk Live. You can catch Will on your own channel. You got Stay a While and Listen, right?
Yeah, I got my
Stay
own.
a while and listen. It's a great listen.
We talk about some paranormal stuff. I haven't done one in a while. I'll probably do one later this week or something.
Cool. You also have your own show in Northern California, sports and entertainment, called Late Nights, right?
Yeah, it usually goes on around midnight, but I ain't doing one tonight. I got things to do tomorrow, and
I hear you.
Tired,
yeah, you got. Hey, I understand. Understandable. But yeah, you can catch them
in for sure.
Yeah, we haven't had an MHC in a while, so I wanted to get into that. All right, guys. Until next time, appreciate it. Just make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you guys will always know when I go live. Today was kind of like a last minute thing. I decided, you know what? Let's go do MHC. It's been a while.
Yeah, it made more sense.
Yeah, it did. Especially, there's a little bit of Niners stuff going on, but we cover the Giants pretty heavily.
Dead Dave, really, for sports, to be honest.
Yeah, once hockey kicks off and basketball, then there's a lot more to talk about. Or if there's more, even playoff baseball. When playoff baseball starts, there's a lot to talk about there as well. All right, guys. Until next time.
Maybe tomorrow show at all. Maybe tomorrow you can hang out with me if I do a show tomorrow. So I'm not promising you anything, but maybe you can. But
yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Will.
There it is.
See ya.
Peace.